Welcome to London's craziest gangster. With me, Mr. Fish, keeper of the dead man Bible. Where all the rules of society are thrown, tossed and washed away. Before I begin today's podcast, let me say hello to the inner circle, Georgie and Ennis, two brilliant guys who managed to keep me grounded and alive. Antonio, or Andre, I'm sure it's Antonio, from the Giorgio Armani store in Westfield, West London. Lovely shop assistant. Brilliant man. Well, here we go. Enjoy this show. Been away a while. Do you know what I mean? Got myself into digital computing to learn about this YouTube and all the rest of it so I can come back bigger, better and stronger. Crash out your father. I've noticed by being away. Joey Barnett. Yes, Joey. How are you, gangster? Thank you, number one. Jerry made a podcast about me in regards to an incident that happened at Zans Snooker Hall in Tooting. And when I saw the Joey Barnett's podcast, well, I was surprised because, well, not really surprised because most of the things that I do talk about are real. I don't. They're real. I might have changed name and drink, but they're real. So, but I was just surprised that I didn't realise he was there at the time. He was young when he was there, and he tried to put the story as best he could. To the best way he could remember it. But today I'm going to put Joey Barnett right, and I love Joey because earlier back in the year when people were upsetting me and I was getting ready to give them a slap or whatnot, Joey rang me and he said, "Fish, where you been?" And I said, "Well, look, I got the hump of this and that. I'm putting things to bed here. I'm having it." And Joey said, no, Fish, if you've got off the air, they've won." He said, no. He said, "You don't need to give them a slap." And so due to Joey, I owe Joey some money. Joey, then I went, okay, forget that. Came back, and then I've got my crap together. I've got the inner crew, and now I'm just flying. You know, I'm flying for the, you know when you fly, you know the fly. Yeah, I'm flying for the universe right now. You get me, fly. So yeah, Joey's story was mad. Joey, mad. Yeah, Joey's story was mad. Right. It was mad because I've always said, yeah, I don't need YouTube to become famous. I'm already famous. Not that I mean famous in a big-headed way. What I mean, I'm known all over. I'm aware. I don't need to be on YouTube every week. It's like I go, "Hello, fish, how are you? But it's just, so, but it just goes to show you how your stories can become legendary. And I never forget, people always come up to me and say, "Oh, Fish, you're a legend." Yeah. And I used to get embarrassed because I'm not so, I'm a great, fine, I know. Sometimes we're not all great at taking compliments, you know what I'm saying? We're not, are we? Sometimes you get compliments and you cringe. He's on me. She's on me. Yeah, so, what it wasn't that I wasn't taking compliments. It was more the fact we never done anything on purpose for it to become legendary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We didn't do anything to become legendary. We done it because we had to do it. Or we done it because we wanted to do it. Because it'd be fun, you get me? On it. On it. On it. We done it for the crack, and so, when people come, you're a legend, it used to confuse me. I used to get confused because I didn't really understand what legend meant, and then one of my explains meant no, Fish. They're not saying it in such a way that, oh, you're better. They're just saying that your stories are legendary. They'll never be forgotten. You're a legend. Your stories, and here now we have a similar instance where I mean, I've only met Joey Barnett once. Lovely, beautiful, intelligent man. We're great on the same level in the game, in the sense of, morals and thought and thinking and that. And he was great. And for him to tell that story, kind of, it kind of lifted me a bit. Lifted me, because I thought, well, for Joey to tell that story, it must be a story. So you know what? Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. So anyway, crashed one day, yeah. My mate's dad, Gavin Bissett, God bless him, he's gone to the angels now, but before he was down here, he was one of my babies, yeah. And his dad, they were of the islands, Northern Ireland, of the Irish crew. And they owned the snooker halls all over London. And it was a big game, and a lot of snooker halls. Hackney, Wandsworth, Tooting, Kingston, Stratford, all over the place, yeah. And crash. Gavin had been running all these snooker halls for his dad. And, now it was time for him, you get me, to show his class and buy his own snooker hall, and do it himself. And it was great. And so, he said, Fish, look, I want to buy my snooker. I said, okay, kid, let's do it, let's dance, yeah. He was the brains, I was the arm. That's a juggernaut. So I didn't crash. We've gone down to this snooker hall in Tooting. There's a geezer called Harry Griffith. Thank you, Joe, for naming him. And Mr. Griffiths, he'd had enough of the snooker hall business, because he was being overrun by the customers and the clients coming to the hall. And I'm not surprised. I mean, mate, listen. listen, yeah. I've gone in there, yeah. Now, if you're in the game, yeah. When you're in the game, you're going places, yeah. And you just know when something's wrong, whenever something's wrong. You just know, you get me? You get that feeling, you get me? So yeah. So crash, I walked in. But let me just take it back a bit. So Mr. Griffiths, he calls us. Let me take it back. And he wants to sell it, but he only wants to sell it at like a quarter of the price, not selling it at the full price that it should be sold, because he's had so much trouble, you get me, where people coming in and out and doing what they want to do. And I'll show you in a minute. He couldn't take it no more. And there'd be numerous calls to the police, and the police were getting sick and tired of it. I can understand why he wanted to sell it. So Gavin decides to buy this club. And so, great, wonderful, he buys the club, and, Now, see with me, what it is, no matter where we go, if the boys are going to buy a new club, or we're going to get something, or try a new venture, I'll always try and go ahead and do the reconnaissance and check out the area, the locals. Are we going to be standing on anyone's feet? Is there anybody a threat to us from around the manor? Are there any problems from groups, from gangs, from families? Do we need to put them right before we buy this place? You know what I mean? Are we going to be stepping on people's toes in the area? Do you know what I mean? Do you understand? There's all these ethics I have to go with before you go and buy something. And so I was training and preparing and getting ready. I'm training, punch on the tree. I'm training every day. I'm getting into shape, making sure the boys around me are all doing. But I'm preparing for a war here. And then crash, what a laugh, crash here. The day before we're gonna buy, there I am every morning, pounding the streets, punching the trees, cracking on it, getting mentally strong to get this war on the roll. And Gavin says to me, Fish, I'm not sure about this club, Stop it now. Stop it now. You can't stop it. I'm nearly killed myself. And you want me. You want to don't want to buy it. It's not happening. It's not happening. So Crash said, "No, Gav, come on, you'll be all right." I said, "Crash, you'll be okay, yeah." I goes, "Come on, I'm prepared. I'm trying. Come on, I'm ready." So I said, "Okay, cool, let's do it." So we went and met with Harry Griffiths and we brought the club. So I've gone in there and reconnaissance to see what it's like, what the clientele are like, if there's anyhow. So I go in there, and the first day I'm in there, I remember something happened to do with the travellers or something. Not the traveller, he was like a traveller, but I don't think he was a fully. And I forgot what happened. He was moaning I didn't want to get out, trying to buy a drink or something. Or try to, like when you take over somewhere new. See what I'm saying? And crash out your father, people want to test you. They want to test you, and because you're not, because you're not going on with that bad boy attitude or that arms out attitude or the gangster attitude. You get me? They're thinking, oh well, we're gonna give you a little test. You get me? So I said, okay, cool. So they crash. We've had a tear up, and I've evicted them out of the club. So I thought, okay, sweet. And then I'm looking around the gaff, yeah, and me, I'm like, me, this gaff is mad. Listen, I just told you, you're in the game, yeah, and you walk in somewhere and it's not quite as it should be in the game. You see it, don't you? So I'm going in the gaff, yeah, and in the corner over there, right, as you come in through the door, there is a bin, but the bin is filled with kilos of cocaine, on quarters and ounces, not of cocaine, of hashish. And I'm like, mate, I thought, okay, cool, I can live with that. It's only hashish, you get caught, minor, you get me? But I've gone in the other corner, yeah. Mate, there's pellets of cocaine in the bin. I'm like, stop it now. Stop it now. And being the right raving cokehead I was at the time, yeah. Listen, yeah. These guys are coming up to me, yeah. And they're going, oh, would you like a line? Well, I'm a tea, and I'm like, listen, when you can leave, yeah, bags or pellets of cocaine in the bin, listen, you haven't got authorization, yeah, from the Queen. I mean, not the King now, or yeah, you working for government exercises and you are on a deep undercover job, because I ain't having it. You ain't leaving no pellets of cocaine in a bag, in a bin, in a snooker hall. It's not happening. We're not where I live. So anyway, crash out your father, yeah. Bosh, yeah. What I do, crash, yeah. I ring up my pals, yeah. Because I'm like, hey, hold on, this ain't happening. This is wrong, yeah. So I ring up my pals. Who was it? Scottish John, I think, isn't it? Scottish John. I said, Scottish John. I said, I got this guy here called Venice and someone. I forgot his brother. Venice, how are you, kid? You're a proper G. Yeah, Venice had his brother from Tooting gangsters. And I said to this guy, I said, John, mate, look. I've just bought this snooker hall. I said, I'm coming in here and there's these guys, and I mentioned their name to him, and I said, they're leaving pellets of cocaine in the bin and hash in the bin. I said, mate, they're going on like that. They're all, they're what's it called, authorised to serve, you know what I mean? Like, hey mate, I goes, can't be right. I went for the other people. And he went, nah, fish, nah. They're just naive. I went, naive? Fucking hell. It's 30 fucking years. You know that fucking naive? That ain't naive. That's stupidity. Crash. How's your father? If not, your mother. Add it on. She counts too. So Crash, how's your father? Yeah. They come up to me next day. They said, Fish, do you want a line? I said, yeah. Yeah. And you know the coast is clear now. There's no helicopter, there's no listening devices. There's no binoculars. Crash, you know what I mean? Let's do it. So anyway, we're in there now, we're doing it, we're getting used to the locals are getting used to me. Crash. And so red dot colour. Anyway, we're decorating the place, you know, I'm getting used to the customers. And then I had another fight, and I thought, okay, I've had enough of this bullshit. So I brought up my boys, brought in the crew. Jerry Buchanan, gangster number one, boom, 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 dead now. Boss, how's your father? In the game, on it, yeah. Whether you like it or not, in the game. Couple of others that are still alive, I can't mention, but hey, we all came. Good luck to, thank you all boys as usual. And we were just, you know, Gavin was playing, sitting down, you know, like just waiting for trouble, seeing if anything happened. So I've had 4 fights now within 4 days, and I think, well, you know what? Crap. I think they get the message. But there's one guy, down Blackford, and he didn't get the message. No, he didn't. I don't know why. I don't know what the heck. The message, you know, like, hey, you know, we're on this shit. Listen, you're gonna bring it. We bring it back. It's not an issue. Not an issue. So anyway, he came in and he kept demanding money from us. So I have the feeling that Harry Griffiths was obviously giving money to this Darren for protection services. Something obviously was going. But I wouldn't do it. And Gavin kept saying, "Oh, like, damn," and I said, "Gav, forget it. Leave it to me." So he wouldn't answer to his calls and his demands and the rest of it. And so Crash. What happened was, you know, now, before I said, as I just said to you earlier, I train for people. So if I know you're coming, I'm coming for you, I always train for you. Whether it's violence, whether it's not, I'll always get you in mind how you think. I'm going to work on you. I'm going to think about you, your character, your action, how you work. Yeah, I'm going to think about it. Your family, how you hide behind them, all of it. I'm going to think about it. And Crash out as your father. So I was just kind of preparing every day. I just knew. That's the problem with this game. When you're in this game, yeah, you have to know. You have to feel when you know that. When you just know something's going to happen. You just know. You get on it. You just know it's going to happen, yeah. And you have to know. You have to be ready for that, yeah. Just because you know something's going to happen doesn't mean to say you know how it's going to end. But at least if you prepare, even if it goes wrong, at least then you've not got hurt too bad. Does that make sense to you? You're not got hurt too bad, yeah? And so Crash out your father. You can come back to fight another day. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, preparing. And then one day, this Darren goes into our into Zans Snooker Hall, and he smashes a glass in someone's face, a Chinese punter's face. And so Gavin, God bless him, got back to me and rang me and said, "Oh, Darren's just been glassed somewhere." I said, "Okay, leave it to me." And so I got my private eye at the time, Crash, to get me Darren's address, which fair play to him. Done in 15 minutes, half hour, fair play. No, not a day, 2, that 50 minutes, half hour. I love that. And he gave me his address. So I Crash. Yeah, because I knew I wasn't really sure I was walking into. I thought, okay, I'm on my own, so I just got a driver. I went on my own to the mum and I said, listen, I knocked the door and I explained who I was, Crash, yeah. And, mum said to come, a lovely lady, and the brother, beautiful brother, lovely mum. And I sat down and I said, well, look, can you just ask Darren what he wants from us? Do you know what I mean? Like, can you ask him, does he want to go hand to hand? Yeah, I mean, toe to toe, yeah, hand to hand, I mean, knife to knife, knife to knife, or gun to gun. Listen, whatever he wants, we will accommodate him. Nothing was an issue for us. We'll go any way you want. It wasn't an issue. We're not saying we're winning, but we'll come. That's the main thing, innit? At least we're coming. You understand what I'm saying? That's the main thing. So Bosh, she asked me, oh, please don't hurt him. And I said, no, I don't want to hurt him. This is not my intention at all. I'm not here to hurt people. I'm here to help people and try and, Crash, put something to bed, you know what I mean, before people get hurt, you understand? It'd be nice, innit? It'd be nice. He will, you get me, hold on, Crash. So Boss, yeah? Crash, how's your father? Next day I get a phone call. And it's Darren. And I didn't know, so I pick up the phone. I said, hello? He said, who's this? I said, Fish. Who's that? He said, Darren. I said, Darren who? Darren Blackford. I said, how are you, sir? He said, don't call me sir. How are you, Mr. Blackford? Don't call me Mr. Blackford. How are you? I'm fine. Why did you come around my mum's house yesterday? Oh, because you came around my bedroom. What do you mean your fucking bedroom? Yeah? How long has it been in your bedroom? No, I said, well, all the snooker halls in London and all that, they're all my bedroom. So when you go in there and you muck about and play, you play about in my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So he goes, yeah, well, how long have you been in your fucking bedroom? Oh, like 14 days, 21 days. He goes, yeah, well, it's been my black man in 32 years. Oh, well, I said, well, so with respect to you, I mean, I don't really care if it's been my man's bedroom for one day, another man's bedroom for 100 years. If it's his bedroom, it's his bedroom. I mean, crap, let's keep it real, right? So he said, yeah, well, I want to fucking see you now. Now, this time I was going to a paint exhibition in Olympia Exhibition Hall with a very good friend of mine. And we were going to put an exhibition for a new tile painting company which we were going to start. And so I said to Mr. Blackford, I can't really go now. I promised to take my mum. Hi, Mum. Mum. Scandal, how much can you add? He's taking his mum. If you're supposed to be a gangster, take your mum to the exhibition. Crash, yeah. I said, well, look, he goes, I want to see you now. I said, mate, please, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I just, Crash, how's your father? I just, I said my mum to, no, I want a black guy to see you now. I'm getting young now. So I've turned into a Spice Girl. What, you really want to see me? You really want to see me? You really want to see me? I said, wait there. So Crash. So now I'm flying, I'm fuming, I'm off key. Tonight I'm on the moon, I'm moving around, I am off it, listen, on it. So I ring 6 guys with blades. I was like, mate, that's it. I'm fuming. I wanted to take Mum to the exhibition centre and he wouldn't let me. Crash! I want to take Mum to the exhibition centre and he wouldn't let me. You don't let me take my Mum. Watch this. Fair play to Mum. Gangster. So Crash has your father. I've got 6 knives. 4 from Bush, 2 from 4 from Bush, 2 from Ladbroke Grove, 6 knives. No, 5, 1 from Fulham. and we're on. And we're now in Ladbroke Grove. I've got the bulletproof vest and the gun in the vest, yeah. We're now in Ladbroke Grove. We're now flying down from Fulham to Ladbroke Grove. Picked up the first two, shooed in the bush. No. Sorry, went in the bush, picked up the first four, went to Grove, picked up the next two in another car. And then we got from, about 6:30 on a Friday, we got from, Ladbroke Grove, to Tooting High Street. I say in 15 minutes. I mean, we were on it. We made like F1 look like all around the park. We made the F1 series look like walk in the park. Crash. So crash, yeah. Bosh. We're zooming. So we're coming through the Grove, coming up through Shepherd Bush, bosh. Yeah, gone up through Hammersmith Road, bosh. Yeah, wherever we are fuming, into Brook Green, bosh. Through Backway, Barron's Court, bosh. Yeah, because we're fuming, yeah. And then left down there, crash, yeah. And then right down there, crash, yeah. And then left in the front of Banner, crash again, yeah. Down through to Wandsworth Bridge, crash, yeah. Over the bridge, bosh, up to flipping Wandsworth Trinity Road, through Trinity Road, crash into Tooting, and we're live. Now, I'm fuming, absolutely fuming, yeah, because listen, I've been training for this guy. I've been working for this guy. I've been waiting for this guy, and now it's here. And now, I'm trying to do something. He took me away from it. Here we go. Enjoy the show. So I've raced out of that car, mate. Listen, that car's parked. Now you have to remember with Zans, because of the trouble, we had two doors. You press the entry buzzer, you say your name, you open that door, you lock that door, then he looks at you, you press another buzzer, he has to open the door and he buzzes you in. That's how it works. But the guys that I've took, I think only two of them had been to the store, the others didn't know. So I've just jumped, because I'm fuming, yeah. So I'm sorry, I've just run out, and I've gone straight into that snooker hall on my own, yeah. I am fuming. So I go for the first door, bars, fish, he gets me in. I look at him, okay, he sees me, I walk in. The gaff is absolutely packed. Do you know, it's mad. It just so happened that this Friday, this is where Joey Barnett was talking about. This is what Joey was saying. Joey was there. Yeah, I didn't know Joey. I've never met Joey. I didn't even heard of Joey. But this is where Joey's podcast from last week on YouTube was talking about. And so I come in, and bam, even Joey Barnett's there. Crash. Crash. How's your father? So crash out your father. Now, the bar's here, snooker hall tables all out there. And there's front tables here. The gaff for this, for some reason, I don't know, it's a Friday night, it's packed. I don't think I've ever seen it so packed. It's like the spirits, the angels, the flowers have sent everybody there to witness this. And so I come into the barman, and the barman is like that. He's not looking. So I go to him and I says, right, which one's Mr. Blackford? And he was so scared. He was so so shook, yeah. My man just went like that. My man didn't even say a name. He didn't say a word, yeah. The whole snooker hall looking. I've gone to this guy. I said, Mr. Blackford. Now, what you have to remember here, Mr. Blackford is standing there with three other guys. They're tall guys. All got big long coats on, as if they're all tooled up. Yeah. So now I look at this guy, and I run over there, because I've never seen him before. And I say, which one's Mr. Blackford? And he said, why? What's all this about? Remember where you heard me first? Remember where you saw me live? Don't forget to hit the button, subscribe. And part two's coming straight after this. Crash!